who will be the ones that will reshape education in India? You know, in every great cause, there's always a group or a name or an individual that stands out that is given credit for an entire movement. I mean, look at, for example, Mandela. Did Mandela really achieve? Was he really the one responsible for the movement that he brought about? No. He became the icon of that movement. He became the voice of that movement, the image, the feeling. In reality, he had core leaders, core individuals behind him that made it happen. And the same goes for Gandhi. Sure, Gandhi made a decision after the abuse he experienced in South Africa on the train and on the coach. And, you know, he made it his mission in life. But there were his core followers, his core supporters that drove the movement forward and made it happen. And in many respects, Jesus. If Jesus wouldn't have had his disciples, his leaders right there, Christianity would never have happened. And the same goes for Buddhism. Same goes for Confucian. All of these individuals had a support group of leaders behind them. Now, I ponder, who will be the leaders in India that will bring and be responsible and be remembered for bringing about e-singularity, for bringing about free access to education to all, to make the law that was passed, the Education for All law, a reality. Who? And I believe and I know that those individuals right now exist, right now are there in India. And my goal as the chief evangelist is to identify who they are, to unite them together, and describe to them an opportunity and a vision for education in India. A vision that I believe will completely redefine global education. Because it's not going to be America that flattens global education. America is fat and greedy, and, you know, the idea of giving away education is the last thing they want to do. And it's amazing that open source resources, open education resources and everything giving away, but that's pretty much a momentum it's a wildfire that started, and probably more by accident than anything else. It's more due to a social event, it was not done as a administrative event. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't done from the top. It was done bottom up, not top down. And the reality, India has a unique position. More so than China. China has the resources and the desire and everything else, but the one thing China lacks is really the English speaking. And India has such a good foundation of English speakers that making that transition, or taking that open education resource, or developing the tools, they've got the technology, they've got all the pieces to really bring about the solution that's going to flatten global education. So I want you to ponder that. I want you to think about that. In every society there are those leaders, and My question is, I think I know who they are. My question is, will they fulfill their destiny?